Yeah, guys, this is Amos Ford. I believe you are doing well. Yes, today I'll be talking about getting an apartment in Beijing. That's the capital of China. So you can also apply other things when it comes to the province you want to get your apartment. So I stay in a studio apartment. I moved out of the school early this year, around February or thereabout, to stay at an apartment outside the school. And this apartment is relatively far from the school because I'm done right now with my master's program, so I just need the freedom to be able to plan for other things I have in mind. So now, this is a studio apartment where I stay here in Beijing, Champagne area. So we have the bedroom and toilet together. I mean, we also have the kitchen here, as you can see. So here we have the freezer, we have the air condition, we have washing machine. That's my shoe rack over there. So the question now is that how can you get an apartment and what's the price? Getting an apartment in China is very easy provided you are connected or you have the application to get the apartment. We have an application called Wellsy. You can download through Google Play Store, or if you have Samsung Store, even iPhone as well, you can easily download the app. Then you can use that to search for apartment. So on this app, you pick the location you want, you pick how much you want, and with that you can easily message the landlord or the agent in charge, as the case may be. So if there's an agent, then the price will be a little bit higher than the normal fee because the agent will have his or her own commission. So now the point now is that what is the price for apartments in China generally now? So it depends on the location. So I can't say this is the main price, but an apartment very close to the city center is a little bit higher. An apartment far from the city center is cheaper, just like where I am now. This is Champagne, a little bit far from the city center, although still very okay. You get everything you want here. So I pay something relatively okay. So let's do the calculation in dollars, as the case may be. So the present, let me do for Naira first, for Nigerians who are watching this video, then I will do for dollar as well. So for a studio apartment here, we have the exchange rate from Naira to RMB is at 208 presently. So I'm paying 1,200 precisely, but you can have a utility bill depending on how much you use your water, your electricity. You can have around 300, so that will be around 1,300. So multiply by 208, that will be 312,000 naira. So that's what you pay for your accommodation as an individual who is living in a studio apartment, just like myself. So now let's talk about a dollar now. So let's look at the exchange rates of RMB. So I will have to turn on my VPN. So look at exchange rate for RMB to dollar, then you can easily do your conversion. So now let's just search for 1,500. What is 1,000? This is Grok. So Grok will go to different correct exchange platform to pick the right and accurate one. So I think we can rely on Grok for this. 1,500 RMB in dollars. So let's just look at the response. So as you can see, that's around 221, let's just say 222 US dollar per month. What you'll be paying for an apartment, a studio apartment like this. So you can get 2-bedroom flats, you can get a shared apartment where you have a room, then have access to shared parlor, shared toilet, and the likes. So I prefer a studio apartment to shared apartment because of privacy and for you to live a very good and healthy lifestyle. So now the point now is that how do you pay and every other thing depends on the landlord. So you can pay through WeChat, Alipay, and other payment platforms as the case may be. And with that, you are good to go. So the farther your apartment is to the city center, the cheaper it is. So in other provinces, you can have something relatively lower. I have a friend in Wuhan. Yeah, it's another province here in China. He's actually paying the same amount I'm paying for a studio apartment. He's paying it for 2-bedroom flats in Wuhan, around 1,200. So Beijing is the capital, so you don't expect things to be very cheap here. Although when it comes to prices, this is still relatively cheap compared to Western world and Europe and other Western countries, USA and Canada as the case may be. So that's what you get when you want an apartment here in China. Just download the app Welcee, WELCEE, something like that. I will add it to the video at the top there, so you can easily download it and use it to search for an apartment. So if you're resuming to school, I wish you the best as you are coming to China. China is a very peaceful country. It has a very good educational standard, and in China you can thrive. After your graduation, you can get opportunity if you are smart. Yeah, China is for smart people who want to start something for themselves. So it's a place to build and launch yourself globally. So I believe you are good to go. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment box. And if you are in China and you have a relatively cheap accommodation, you can also share with us as well. Or you're in Beijing, you have something better for the people, feel free to add to your comment, to the comment section rather. Subscribe, follow for more. I'll be showing you a lot of things about China as we start this journey. I'm done with my masters now. Hopefully I'll be leaving Beijing to another province to settle, because cost of living is very high compared to other provinces. So it's still relatively cheap when it's been compared to Western world. Yeah, this is Amos Ford. Do have a wonderful day. Peace out.